Now I'm going to create new file here, and I'm giving name as video tag or video.html. Here now I'm creating the basic HTML skeleton. Instead of document, I'm writing BDO example. BDO stands for bi-directional override or bi-direction override. Now I'm going to indent these lines of code here in between body tag. Now I will create one paragraph element. In that, for now I'm creating one dummy text here. Now this paragraph is left to right. So first of all I have to save this file now. Now I'm running this code. As you can see here, the text direction is from left to right. This is the by default direction. Now if you want to display this text from right to left, then you can use video tag. Suppose here I'm writing some other or creating some other paragraph element. In that I'm writing this is a paragraph, and if I want to change the direction or orientation of this text, then I can use here video tag. Now I'm going to put this text in between video tag. Now I'm putting here this text. Now see the result. Nothing happened here. By default direction is left to right. Now I'm going to change the direction here. One attribute is inside video tag, that is dir. Dir is nothing but direction. We have only two options, either LTR or RTL. LTR stands for left to right and RTL stands for right to left. So here by default it is LTR. Now I'm going to put the value LTR for the direction. Now see the result, it is like the previous result. Now I'm going to change the direction here. Instead of LTR, now I will put RTL. Now see the result. Now this text is appearing from right to left. This is a paragraph. So for this kind of thing you can use video tag. Type exclamation mark, press Ctrl Alt Enter. Now type here comment for the page title and indent these lines. Now inside the body I will create one paragraph. Type P and press Ctrl Alt Enter. Inside that type lorem and press Ctrl Alt Enter. So here some dummy text is there. Now if you want to comment this text from here to here, then you have to write like this, less than, then exclamation mark, then 2 hyphen, and till here. If you want to comment, then you have to type again hyphen hyphen and greater than. So from here to here, these texts are commented. It means it won't display on the web page. As you can see here, just after lorem, here ipsum is written over there. But in output, first of all I have to save this file. Now you will see the output. Just after lorem, Ducimus is coming. Now see here, just after lorem, ipsum is there, ipsum $sit emmet, but it is not coming because these texts are commented inside this block. So this is opening comment tag and this is closing comment tag. You can use comment tag for the information also why you are writing this paragraph. So you can write in your project like opening comment tag and then closing comment tag, and in between you can write anything, whatever information you want to provide. So here you can write, for example, this is my first paragraph. So this is comment. So in real time you can write like this. Now we will see the result. Nothing will change on the web page. It is like the previous one. So lorem busimus, it is coming as it is. So this is the use of comment. To create one new file and I'm giving file name as dfn.html, and here I'm going to create the basic HTML skeleton. Instead of document, I'm giving page title as div tag, and here now I'm going to indent these lines. In between body tag, I'm going to write or create one paragraph, and here I'm creating one dummy text. Now if you want to define this dollar, then you have to put this text here inside dfn tag and put this dollar in between dfn. Now I have to save this file, and here I am going to run this file. Now here, as you can see, lorem ipsum is in normal format, but dollar is little bit emphasized or italic. So whenever you want to emphasize a text, you can use dfn tag. Dfn tag is mainly used for the inline definition of the text. Exclamation mark and Control Alt Enter. Now this is the basic skeleton of HTML. Instead of document, now I will give page title as break. Now I will indent these lines. Inside body, now I'm creating again one paragraph, and inside that I'm writing one dummy text that is nothing but lorem ipsum. Here I will save this file now, and now I'm running this file. Here you can see lorem ipsum dollar citamet is coming. So this is the entire paragraph. If you want to break this line from here just after the dollar make, then what you will do? So for that I'm going to use just after this br tag. Either you can write like this, because this is the self closing tag, there is no opening and closing tag here. Either you can write like this, or you can put one / just after the br element inside the less than and greater than angular bracket. Now see the result. See, just after the dollar make, the line is broken. Here this is the use of break tag, and if you want to break again just after the provident, then you can use again br tag. And see, here I'm not writing the /, then also it will work.
So see here, just after the provident it is working and line has broken from here. So this is the break tag. You can use according to your requirement in your project.
Now here I'm going to create new file. And the file name will be strong hyphen bold dot html. Now I'm going to type exclamation mark, and now I'm pressing Ctrl Alt Enter. I'll keep page title as strong and bold. I'll indent these lines. Now inside the body tag I will create one paragraph, and inside that some dummy text will be there. Now I will press Ctrl Alt Enter. So if I want to make ipsum as a bold, then I have to use one tag which is a strong opening tag and closing tag. Why it is opening and closing? Because if I will start here strong tag, and if I want to put the closing tag of the strong tag, then see what will happen. Save. Now I'm going to run this file. Now as you can see, from ipsum to ituque, it is coming as a bold. So because of that I have to put closing tag also here, because I have to mention from where to where I want to keep text as a bold. So that's why the strong tag is starting from here ipsum and end after, just after the ipsum. It means only this word will be as a bold. So as you can see here, now only ipsum is as a bold text. Now same thing you can do with the bold tag. If you want to make this emit as a bold, then you can use bold tag. Likewise bold opening tag and bold closing tag. So here now I will put this emit between bold tag. Now you can see here ipsum and emit will be as a bold text. Here ipsum and emit is coming as a bold text. So you can use these two tags to make text as a bold. Now here I'm going to create new file, and file name will be horizontal ruler.html. Now here I'm typing exclamation mark, and now I will press Ctrl Alt Enter. This is the basic skeleton of HTML. Now instead of document I will write horizontal ruler as a page title. Now I will indent these lines. Now inside body I will create one paragraph tag and some dummy text I have to put here. Now I will press Ctrl Alt Enter. It will generate dummy text. Now if first of all I will save this file. Now I'm going to run this file. Now here the entire paragraph is coming. Now if you want to put one horizontal line or ruler just after this elite, then what you have to do? See here, just after elite you have to put one HR tag, that is nothing but horizontal ruler. This is also self-closing tag like BR tag. Here just after the HR element you can put H forward slash. Now see the result. Just after the elite, one horizontal ruler is coming. So this is nothing but horizontal ruler. Now if you want to again put just after here, then you can type right like this also on the HR, then also it will work. Now see the result here. As you can see, just after the search snippet, again horizontal ruler is coming. So this is the use of horizontal ruler.
Now I'm going to create one file. This is hyphen italic .html. Now I'm typing exclamation mark. Now I will press Ctrl Alt Enter for the HTML skeleton. Now I will give page title as emphasis and italic. Now I will indent these lines. Here I am going to create one paragraph, and in that I will put some dummy text. Now if you want to make this ipsum as emphasize or italic, then you have to use one tag, that is em tag. So again here you have to put that ipsum in between opening and closing tag of em. Now I have to save this file, and now I'm running this file. Now you can see here ipsum is emphasized or italic. So same thing you can do with the I tag, that is nothing but italic tag. If you want to make this emit as italic, then you have to keep this text in between I tag. So for that, here I'm typing I opening tag, and I will put this I closing tag just after the emit. Now see the result. Here ipsum and emit is coming same as italic only. So you can use these two tags, either emphasize or italic, to make the text italic. I'm creating new file. Underline dot html. Now I'm typing exclamation mark. Now I'm pressing Ctrl Alt Enter. Instead of document, I will write ins and underline as page title. Now I will indent these lines. Now here I'm going to create one paragraph. Inside that I will write some dummy text. Now if you want to make this ipsum as underlined text, then you have to use either ins tag or now we will see the result. First of all, I have to save this file. Save. Now I'm running this file. Now here, as you can see, the ipsum text is underlined. Now if you want to make this emit text as an underlined text, then you can use u tag also, and you have to keep this emit between these tag. Now here, see the result. Here ipsum and emit are underlined. Now here you can see whatever text you want to make as underlined, you can use either ins tag or u tag, that is nothing but underline tag. Here first of all, I am going to create one new file. The file name is strike and del.html. Here now I'm typing exclamation mark and now I'm pressing Ctrl Alt Enter. So here now HTML skeleton is generated. Now instead of document, now I will type strike and del as page title. Now I'm indenting these lines. Now here again I am creating one paragraph, and inside that I am writing some dummy text. Now if you want to strike out this ipsum text, then either you can use strike tag. So you have to keep ipsum text in between strike opening and closing tag. Now I have to save this file. Now I'm going to run this file. Now in result you can see here ipsum is striked. So this is the one method, one tag, and other one is if you want to make this text also as a striked text, then you can use del tag, and here also you have to put this emit in between del tag. Now see the result here. Now as you can see here, ipsum and emit are striked. So you can use these two tags, strike or delete tag, to strike text. Now I'm going to create new file, and I'm giving file name as code tag.html, and now here I'm going to create the basic web page skeleton, and instead of document I'm giving page title as code tag example. Now in between body tag, first of all I'm going to indent these lines of code here. Now in between body tag I'm going to create one normal paragraph, and here in between paragraph I'm taking one blank text. To understand the use of code tag, first of all, here some of these words of paragraph I'm going to put in between code tag. Here now I'm taking code tag and I'm putting these words in between code tag. Now here I'm going to save this file and I'm running this code. Now as you can see here, these words, except these words, the rest of the words are coming in normal text format, but these words are in different text format, that is monospace font face. So this is nothing but computerized programming font face. Now here I'm going to take another paragraph to easily understand the use of code tag. First of all, here I am creating one paragraph, and in between, without code tag, I am taking one code snippet of C program. Here I am typing void main, and now in between the main function I am passing one predefined function, that is printf, and here I am passing one string, that is hello world. Now this is without code tag. This snippet is without code tag. Now I am going to write same code snippet using code tag just below this paragraph. Now I am going to put this code in between code tag. Now you can easily identify the difference between the code tag and the without code tag, how it is looking on the web page. This code snippet you can see now. I'm going to save this file. Here this is the normal code, and here using code tag the code is appearing like this. So the font face of this text, as you can see here, now I'm going to inspect this element. The font family now here you can see is monospace. So for these kind of thing you can use the code tag. I'm writing file name as pre.html, and here I'm typing now exclamation mark, and now I'm pressing Ctrl Alt Enter. Instead of document, I'm going to type page title as pre-tag. Now I'm going to indent these lines. Here in between body tag, I'm going to create one pre-tag. Inside pre-tag we will type some text, but before that we will see what is the use of pre-tag. Whenever you want to write some poetry or some lyrics, then you can use pre-tag. Here suppose I am writing one poetry, for example, twinkle twinkle little star, how I wonder what you are. So here now I'm going to save this file and I'm going to run this code. As you can see here in output on the web page, in which manner I wrote in text editor, as it is the text is coming here also. So for these kind of thing you can use pre-tag. And now I'm going to give you one example for the programming or HTML code. If you want to write some program snippet, then also you can use pre-tag. Here again I am creating one pre-tag, and in between that I am creating one code tag. And in the previous lecture I wrote the C code, that is void main open and close parenthesis, and now open and close braces. In between these I wrote printf. Now here in printf function I am going to pass one parameter. Now see the result. First save this code and now see the result. Here it is coming in which manner I wrote the code inside the text editor, but in the previous lecture I wrote same thing inside the code tag and it came in same line, single line, like void main open parenthesis close parenthesis and open brace. After that, just after that opening brace, printf came here in the same line. But here in which manner I wrote in text editor, it is coming like that only. For these kind of thing you can use pre-tag in real time. Here I am going to create new file. Block code site.html is file name. Now I am going to type exclamation mark and I am pressing now Ctrl Alt Enter for HTML basic skeleton instead of document. Here I am writing block code and site. Now I am going to indent these lines here. In between body tag, now I am going to create one new element or tag, that is block code. Here I am writing one code, that is if you born poor, it's not your mistake, but if you die poor, it's your mistake. So now I have to save this file and I am going to run this code. Now see the output. So this is one block code. And what is the use of site tag? Here I can write site tag and site is mainly used for if you want to provide some author name, who wrote this code, like this code is written by the, or this code is proposed by the Bill Gates, then you can write like this. And now I am saving this file. Now see the result. So here as you can see, this text is coming in normal format and this is in italic format. So if you want to provide the author name, then you have to write inside the author name inside the site tag, and normal text will be inside block code. And this side tag will be also inside the block quote. So for these things you can use block quote and side tag. As abr hyphen acronym dot html, and now here I am going to create some basic HTML skeleton. Instead of document, I'm going to give, or I'm typing page title as ABBR, that is abbreviation, and acronym. Now I'm going to indent these lines here. In between body tag I'm going to create one paragraph, and here I'm writing Dr. A P J Abdul Kalam. So if I want to make the full form of this doctor, what is the meaning of doctor, then I have to put this doctor inside the abbreviation tag, and here I have to put this doctor. And what is the full form of DR? So I have to put, now this is the normal tag, abbreviation opening tag and abbreviation closing tag. Now inside that I am going to put some extra information using one attribute. So this is title. So title is the attribute of this abbreviation tag, and here I am going to give some value. So this is attribute, and here whatever I will write inside the double quote, that will be the value of that attribute. So for the value of this attribute I am going to write doctor. It means here if I will put cursor on doctor, then it will give me the extra information, what is the full form of DR. So it will display doctor. So I am going to save this file, and here I am running this file. So let's see. Here if I will put cursor on APJ, then nothing is coming. So if I will put this cursor on DR, then it is displaying that DR means doctor. So likewise we can do same thing here using acronym, and here I can put DR, and here also I can give some attribute, that is nothing but title equal to doctor. Now I'm going to save this file and see the result. So here also if I will put cursor on top of the doctor, then it is displaying doctor, and here it is coming doctor. Whatever you will write inside the title, it will come if you will put cursor or if you will hover on doctor. So if I am writing doctor 111, then it will come like this only. Here if I will put the cursor here, then it is coming doctor 111. So whatever you want you can write. Here I'm going to use HTML comment. Here I'm using abbreviation tag, and here I'm using acronym tag. Here also I can write tag. So for these kind of thing, if you want to write or if you want to display some full form or abbreviation of any short form, then you can use either abbreviation tag or acronym tag. And I am giving file name as address.html. Here I am creating the basic skeleton of HTML file, and instead of document I am giving page title as address. Now I am going to indent these lines. Here in between body tag, now I am going to create one tag that is nothing but address tag, and here in between you can write any address. Like here I'm going to type some address. For example, here first of all I will create paragraph. You can write simply directly the text, but here I'm writing inside the paragraph. Here house number, XYZ, Hyderabad, India. Here you can write zip code or pin code 5000. Here for example I'm writing 32. So now I'm going to save this file, and here I'm running this file. So it will come like this. So you can use in real time for address. Same thing here. If I will not put the paragraph, then it will come like this. House number, if I'm writing XYZ, and then Hyderabad, and then the country name is India, and zip code is 500032. Now save this file again and see the result. So here it is coming in same line, and if you will write paragraph, then it will come in new line. So house number is in new line, Hyderabad is in new line. So it is coming in emphasized character, emphasized text. So you can use this tag if you want to display your address on web page.
I'm giving file name as sub-super.html. Now here I'm going to create the basic HTML skeleton. Instead of document I'm writing sub and super tag. Now I'm going to indent these lines, and here in between body tag I'm writing, first of all I'm giving some comment for understanding the code. text without subtag. Here I'm writing one or creating one paragraph. In between I'm writing, suppose if I want to write some chemical formula like H2O, then here I have to save this file first, and I'm going to run this one. It is not in the exact format. Here I have to write like H will be the main content and 2 will come as a base. So I have to create for that. I'm going to copy this and here I'm pasting text. Here I'm replacing this with using. Here 2 should be the subtext, so I'm going to use sub and in between sub I'm going to write 2 here, that is H2O. Now see the result. First of all I have to save this file. Now it is coming exact the same way in which manner I want. Now H is the main content and 2 is the base and O is the main content, so it is coming like this, H2O. I can write some other text also like H2 SO and now 4. So 4 should be the sub character like this. So here you can see the result. So it is coming like this, H2SO4. So I can write some chemical formula of chemistry. If you want to display like this, then you can use subtag. Now we will see where we can use supertag. Here I'm writing comment again for supertag. Text without supertag. Here again I am going to create one paragraph and here I am writing suppose one mathematical formula A plus B whole square is equal to A square plus 2AB plus B square. So if I want to write this formula and I want to display on web page, then how it will appear if I'm not going to use any supertag, then it will display like this. So this is not the correct way. It is like A plus B into 2, not A plus B whole square. So for that I will use now here I'm going to copy this comment for understanding purpose and here I'm writing text. I'm replacing without with using, and here now I'm writing same paragraph using super tag. So this should come on top as a square. So here I will put SUP and 2, and here also I have to put SUP and 2, means here also I have to put super tag and 2. So it will come like this: a plus b whole square. Super means it will come as a square. So a plus b whole square, a square plus 2ab plus b square. Now see the result, how it will come. Now see, here without subtag it is coming like this H2O, and with subtag it is coming exact this we see in the book like H2O, and here also it is coming with the exact format. But here for the super tag, here I didn't use any super tag, and without super tag it is coming like this, and with super tag it is coming in exact format. Here in which manner we see the formula in books. So it is coming like this. Here I used super tag and here I used subtag. So you can use super tag and subtag like this in real time.
And now I'm going to create the basic skeleton of HTML file. Instead of document, I'm writing a small tag. Now here I'm indenting these lines. Now in between body, I'm going to create one tag, that is paragraph, and inside that I'm going to type some dummy text. Now if I want to make this ipsum little bit smaller as compared to the rest of the text, then I have to put this text in between a small tag. Now I'm saving this file and I'm going to run this file. Now here, as you can see, ipsum is little bit smaller than the rest of the text. Here the font size of this text is little bit smaller than the rest of the text. So for these kind of thing you can do, or you can use a small tag in real time. Center .html, and now I'm creating the basic skeleton of HTML, and instead of document I am writing center. Now here I am indenting these lines. In between body tag I am going to write one heading tag, that is welcome to front end clever bird. Now I'm going to save this file and I'm running this file. Now see the result. Here it is coming welcome to front end clever bird, and it is left aligned text. Now if I want to make this text as center aligned, then I have to use center tag. and here I can put this text, and now I will save this file. Now you can see the result. Now this text is center aligned. You can use this center tag to align text or image in center of the web page. HTML, and here I am creating the basic skeleton of HTML file, and instead of document I am writing mark tag. Now I am going to indent these lines. Now in between body tag I am going to create a paragraph, and inside that I am typing some dummy text. Now if I want to highlight some text like emit or elite here, then I have to use one tag that is nothing but mark. So here I am writing mark, and in between I will put this text emit. And now if I want to make this text also highlight, if I want to do highlight, then here also I have to use mark tag, and in between I can keep this elite. Now I am going to save this file, and here I am running this. So now you can see here the result. So this emit and elite text is highlighted. Here background of this emit and elite is yellow. So you can see here these two texts are, or these two words are highlighted. So if you want to highlight any text, then you can use this mark tag. Really, how we can use mark tag? For that I am going to create new file here, and I'm giving name as marq.html, and here I'm creating the basic HTML skeleton. Instead of document I'm writing marq as page title, and now I'm going to indent these lines here. In between body tag, now I'm going to use marq here. So directly I can write like this also. So here marq is the tag, this is opening tag, and here it is closing tag. So behavior I can use alternate, scroll or slide. So here I am going to use the behavior alternate, and here I will write some text. For that I am going to create here one paragraph. Inside that I am going to write some text like this text is scrolling. So now I have to save the file, and now I'm going to run this file. So now see the result here. Now see, this paragraph is scrolling from right to left. So the by default direction is left. I can keep here now the direction either down, left, right or up. Now I'm going to put the direction right. Now you can see the result. The text is scrolling from left to right. So you can use direction for this marq tag, and behavior is alternate. Some other example is here. I am going to create one marq tag. here, and in that the first attribute is behavior. I'm using alternate, and then direction I'm using right, or either I can use here down. One more attribute is here width. Width is one attribute, and here I can pass some value in numbers, and it will be in pixels. So you need not worry about the unit of this width or height. It will take in pixels. Now I'm giving 300 pixels height and 300 pixels width. Now one more attribute is here, a scroll amount. A scroll amount I can give here 10. Now inside again this marquee tag, I can create again one marquee. So this is called nested marquee tag, and inside that I am going to create one paragraph, that is text is scrolling, and here behavior will be alternate. Now I'm going to save this file and now see the result. Here now, as you can see in the bottom, the width and height is 300 pixels, and the next paragraph, this paragraph is scrolling randomly. So you can use like this also. The scroll amount is right now here 10. You can increase this scroll amount up to 40 or more than that. Now the speed will be more here. So whatever scroll amount you want to set here, you can set. Here also you can set a scroll amount. A scroll amount, suppose you are giving 100. Now see the speed of this text, as you can see here. So whatever scroll amount time you want to give, you can give here. And the one more attribute is here, scroll delay is 10. So here you can give this scroll delay also.